Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Prayers doesn't change God, but it changes him who prays. The tyrant dies and his rule is over. The martyr dies and his rule begins. Face the fact of being what you are, for that what changes what you are. Our life always expresses the result of our dominant thoughts. Boredom is the root of all evil, the despairing refusal to be oneself. Most men pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that they hurry past it. Be that self which one truly is. During the first period of man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. People understand me so poorly that they don't even understand my complaint about them not understanding me. Purity of heart is to will one thing. Life has its own hidden forces, which you can only discover by living. It is so hard to believe because it is so hard to obey. Personality is only ripe when a man has made the truth his own. It seems essential in relationships and all tasks that we concentrate on only what is most significant and important. Trouble is the common denominator of living. It is a great equalizer. One can advise comfortably from a safe port. At the bottom of enmity between strangers lies indifference. Far from idleness being the root of all evil, it is rather the only true good. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for freedom of thoughts, which they seldom use. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. What labels me negates me. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly that you would never have. If anyone on the verge of action would judge himself according to the outcome, he would never begin. The highest and most beautiful thing in life are not to be heard about, nor read about, nor seen, but if one will, are to be lived. It is impossible to live without passion. This is the duty of the human understanding, to understand that there are things which it cannot understand. The self-assured believer is a greater sinner in the eyes of God than the troubled disbeliever. Leap of faith, yes, but only after reflection. Why bother remembering a past that cannot be made into a present? Happiness is the greatest hiding place for despair. It is very important in life to know when your cue comes. I stick my fingers into existence and it smells of nothing. A no doesn't hide anything, but a yes very easily becomes a deception. Hope is the passion for possible. The only intelligent tactical response to life's horror is to laugh definitely at it. Whoever has learned to be anxious in the right way has learned the ultimate. It is better to get lost in passion than to lose passion. Nothing is as heady as wine of possibility. Sleeping is the height of genius. Faith begins precisely where thinking leaves off. For more such wise and wonderful quotes, please subscribe to channel. Thank you for watching.